Thank you for joining Friday's Collective Love Energy readings. We're going to go ahead and jump on in. All my decks have been pre-shuffled, so we're going to go ahead and start off by seeing what the theme is for our love. Looks like there's going to be some clarity coming in. Let's see what else. Ooh, that just totally jumped in and jumped out. Keep that way. Let's see what else is coming in regarding love for the collective for Friday. Okay, a lot of reverse. I don't usually pull reverses or read reverses, but in this case I'm going to. So I'm just doing these 4 cards. We also have the Magician card underneath as the theme. So a lot of manifestation, a lot of using all the tools at your disposal that you have, having everything within yourself, being able to connect yourself, being grounded while also being connected to the divine, prosperity and growth and love and abundance, eternal power, magic, really being able to, like I said before, manifesting what you're looking for and what you desire. But it does look like that there is going to be some sort of clarity that does come through. It is going to be something very firm, very to the point, cutting out anything that does not actually, cutting all the BS out. But it is a new beginning in clarity. And it's great because it's being supported by some very interesting cards. We have the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So usually the Two of Pentacles is about juggling. For me, seeing this in reverse, it's about deciding which one you're going to feed. Are you going to feed this one or that one? And actually picking the one and no longer juggling and just, standing your ground and having that one pentacle, which is fantastic. And then we have the Tower card. And the Tower card obviously is about abrupt changes. A lot of people are terrified to receive the Tower card because of the abrupt changes. But with those changes, it's always usually for the positive. So it's usually the universe coming in and saying, hey, you weren't supposed to be going that way. We need to change you to get you back on a path. So it's a good positive change and putting you onto your true higher surface, or higher path. So maybe this information that's going to come in is going to stop you from having to juggle anymore, but it's going to hit you like a ton of bricks. Like, it's just going to come out of nowhere and just totally surprise you. And it is going to welcome into some new beginnings that are coming on. These individuals that are jumping out of the tower usually represent the Fool. So leaping into the unknown and taking, taking a chance on something. Then we also had the Four of Cups, and usually the Four of Cups is, being bored, being lazy, not recognizing an offer when it's coming in. But in the reversal, to me, it's about you were stagnant in this energy, but because of this Tower coming in, it's going to jumpstart you. It's going to, revitalize that boredom that you lost, and it's going to revitalize your passions and start moving you forward. These are great energies to start with. Let's go ahead and see if we can clarify. Can you clarify the Ace of Swords, please? Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Okay. So we have the Three of Brushes, which is the Three of Wands. Clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse, please. Sorry. With the World card. Fantastic. Now let's keep going. Clarify. That wasn't the right energy. Can you clarify the Tower card? That's the right energy. We go King of Cups, or the Papa of Buckets. And then can you clarify the Four of Cups in reverse? Four of Cups in reverse. I got 2 here. So the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have the Ace of spray cans. And so the Ace of spray cans is like the Ace of swords. So it's reinforcing that truth and that clarity that's coming out. Or it's double reinforcing, I should say, because we already had that. So let's start with, the Ace of Wands being reinforced here by the Three of Brushes. And so with the Three of Brushes, it's about moving forward and moving on after making a plan or waiting for something to engage. You've decided how to proceed and move forward. So you've decided that you are no longer going to be stuck or in this situation, and you're going to go ahead and move yourself forward. And with this card here, you have this guy that's pulling away this layer of concrete to reveal something beautiful inside. So maybe it's pulling away that boredom and that the thought of something that is bland, boring, concrete, and I mean that as a pun and literal sense. But pulling back and seeing something beautiful and giving something an opportunity to grow and to be able to reveal what's underneath the surface, which is fantastic. And then we have clarifying the Two of Pentacles in reverse. We have the World card, and so the World card is about completing cycles and such. And in this case, the world here is draining away. It's going away. So it's like that lesson that has been learned. You've completed the cycle already. You've decided to move forward. It's time to go. And so that world there is being sucked and washed away. So that old mindset, that old frame of thought is just going away. Then for the Tower card, it looks like there's a masculine energy coming through. So the King of Buckets, or King of Cups, excuse me. So this is someone that is pretty shy. It's an older gentleman, not older, I would say more mature gentleman, or masculine energy. I shouldn't say gentleman, because there's no gender to these. So masculine energy, very reserved, but very much, very passionate, but does not show their true side. And that's why in this picture here you see them, but you can only see their back and you can see their love. But it's like if you look at them face forward, you won't see that love because they're hiding it. They're holding on tight to it from behind their back, and they're not willing to share or to show that. But they do have deep love there for you. And then for the Four of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Again, with the idea of maybe letting something go and completing a cycle. You have this karmic cycle here with the Wheel of Fortune. Though it's usually about things being set into motion. Luck is coming onto your side. It's about new things, greater growth coming in. And so with this, it could be that your karmic cycle lesson has been learned, and now you're moving on to the next thing. Bigger and better things. And especially since you have the Ace of Swords here, so you're cutting it out. You're cutting, you're starting over with some clean, logical, intellectual thoughts, and you're really investing in yourself mentally, because it says, "I see humans, but no humanity." So you're seeing the face value. And not the emotions on the surface. Here it's a periscope, so it's observing, and it's actually like observing. If you put them in here, observing the karma that this King of Cups is coming with, or maybe completing the cycle with, or maybe you're learning a karmic lesson from this King of Cups. But it's not about seeing the emotional side, the humanity side, but seeing the actual person for who they are. And not necessarily their actions. So maybe that karmic cycle that is ending is bringing this King of Cups into your life, but you need to see them for who they are and not for their actions. That's what I'm really grabbing there. All right, so let's go ahead and pull another row here. Can you clarify the Ace of Swords? Can you clarify the Ace of Swords? Clarify the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. Can you clarify the Ace of Swords? Clarify the Ace of Swords. Thank you. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Can you clarify that Two of Coins reverse? The Empress. Can you clarify the Tower card? The Three of Wands again. Can you clarify the Four of Cups in reverse? Almost wanted to. Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. I'm going to take it. Okay, interesting. Okay, so to help clarify also with the Ace of Swords there, and this Three of Brushes, which we do see here with the Three of Wands again, and as I said, it's going ahead and setting forth and making that choice and moving towards that one option that you're choosing, but also knowing that it's an investment that you're having to make. You're having to wait around for to be able to reap your rewards, so to speak. So having patience in the situation, knowing that it's not going to yield overnight, that it is going to be abundant, though. It's definitely going to be abundant in the future, but just take your time. There's no rush. Everything comes in seasons, so maybe waiting on divine timing to bring things around. And then I'm going to move over to the Two of Reverse, clarifying again with the World card, and then we have the Empress. And the Empress here, we're talking about someone that's nurturing, someone that's love, someone that is abundant, someone that's very intuitive. So it's really speaking to the fact of, you have these two options, and you're breaking free from having to pick, and you're completing the cycle. So which one are you going to choose? You really have to actually use your intuition, listen to your gut feeling about it. If you think of this new person coming in, and they don't excite you, or they don't, you feel off, there's something off about it that you can't place, really listen to that. If they, bring joy and happiness as soon as you think of their name, or think of them in general, that's what you want to look for. You want to look for something that does give you comfort, gives you hope, gives you nourishing. Oh, I can't even say that word. Nurturing. And make sure that it's what you want, and that you're recognizing these flags, if there are any flags. Then we have the Three of Wands, to clarify the Tower card, and the Three of Wands is about that making that choice. And it's interesting in this picture here, because usually the Three of Wands, the guy is usually holding the two wands there versus the singular one wand. But maybe it's, the way I'm getting it is that he's coming in to offer, this King of Cups is coming in to offer you a new beginning with this passionate beginning with this one Ace of Wands. So I just want to see real quick if I can find it. It just makes me kind of wonder. So with this guy, it could be he's coming in, he's been, thinking about it, or the masculine energy has been thinking about it. They've made their decision. They want to come towards you. They have this one wand that they're going to come towards you to bring. But my thing is, thinking about it, or looking at these cards, though, is that you have the next one over. You have this the Seven of Swords, and so putting action into ending something karmic, and really seeing what what the truth is behind this karmic situation, and really identifying that you're looking at the person and not not necessarily their emotion, not the emotions, uh, but it seems like maybe they feel like that they're uh, being sneaky about it, or being shady about it, or walking away from walking away feeling like that they're in defeat. I mean, this kind of really gets that defeatist look to him. Um, like he doesn't really want to hurt, but it's like he there's the decision, the two of swords, the decision, and he's walking away with these five swords, and it's like the five swords. Um, it's so much of like walking away toward with this change. The fives are changes. Oh, I'm so sorry. My nose has just gotten really itchy all of a sudden. Um, so maybe there's something that he's trying to do this without causing too much pain to himself or to others or to you. Um, but kind of maybe, excuse me, maybe it's more under the radar. That that's what I'm feeling more, is that it's under the radar. Because if you see this here, this is like the telescope, so it's looking out. It's like kind of like a radar, right? Um, and so it's underneath the radar. It's underneath the scope of everybody's eye. So it's not necessarily like sneaky, like they're lying to your or anything negative on the end. It's a matter of trying to keep it on the down low. And it just could be not because they want to hide you from the relationship, but the fact that they want to have a nice firm beginning, without having other people interfere with it. So let's go ahead and see what the oracle cards have to say. Let's see here. A couple oracle cards. All right. Let's see here. All right. All right. So I have to say that I have never gotten the education card before, um, or at least not from my own personal readings. So it's very interesting to see. So it looks like there will be some news coming in with the stork, coming in, and it's going to definitely bring that enlightenment to you. It's going to educate you on the situation. It's going to tell you what's going on. Um, can't really tell what that thing is coming out, but something's coming out, and it's coming to give you some information. Um, it is in the night. It's overcast, dark, but that information is going to bring enlightenment. So it's going to reveal the truths, and it's going to illuminate what's going on, and so that you'll be able to move forward. Very hopeful, very positive coming in. Let's see here. What's the next one? Stormfields. So this goes along with that tower. So this change is going to bring a lot coming into you. It's going to really change up how things are going to go with you. It's going to, as I see the house here, it's going to wreak havoc on the house. So if you haven't been in a relationship in a while, or you're used to the way that your household is being currently run and operated, this is going to change things. This is going to change a lot of different things for you. Not in the negative things, because as you see, there are some positive things still on the path. But it's definitely going to change your home life. And the next one here we got rescue. I feel like that this person that's coming in feels like that they want to rescue you, that they want to save you from your situation. I see like tears, like they have to go through these obstacles and steps to be able to get to you. But they've been smart. They've been, or they're innovative in their thoughts and how they're going to save you. And what always draws to me is that this person in here has this long telescope, but they're not looking at the woman. They're looking over here at the pipe or at the stove chimney, and the chimney has this like rainbow coming out of it. So to me, with when I think of the rainbows or the rainbow, I think of that 10 of Cups with the big huge rainbow on it. So happiness, joy, family, maybe reestablishing the home, maybe coming in after the storm that hits, coming in to save you and to help you. Um, yeah, and I'm seeing that this balloon, it's like another one of that cycle, that karmic cycle. Um, the lessons coming to an end. All right, let's go ahead and see what words that the universe has to tell us in our day. Okay. I am the dreamer of my dream. So basically, you are in control of what happens in your life. So you are the one that brings in that positivity. You're the one that raises your vibration to a higher level to attract that positivity and that higher level connections to come towards you. So keep dreaming high. Keep dreaming. Of what you want. Set your intentions. Be in gratitude, and then keep moving forward. So if you want this relationship to work, obviously, you're gonna have to set those intentions, and keep dreaming with it. And then I surrender to a power greater than me. Absolutely. So with this, again, the cycles here, that's like it's a cycle, but it's also targeted into something of manifestation. And the butterfly to me is like that transformation. Um, but surrendering to a power greater than me. It's like when you manifest something that you desire, or you set your intention, you set it and then you release it. And then you allow the universe to bring it towards you. So don't focus on this. Don't focus on the tower moment. Don't focus on the person coming in. Think about what you intend. Like, what are your intentions? And then set it forward. Set it on to the universe to fulfill. Kind of like, when you're going to shop online and you put everything in your basket, and then you pay for it, obviously, and then you have to surrender to let the company fulfill your order. So let that company fulfill your order of what you want. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Okay, so if this person happens to be someone coming back into your life, whether actually if it's a soulmate or someone returning, feel whatever triggers. So we have an issue of kind of bottling things up and bottling up our emotions, and um, even from like childhood, childhood wounds and such. And we, as a collective, need to really invest in ourselves and really take the time to heal properly. And so, when you actually truly heal is when you sit in meditation and you get real with yourself and you seek out those answers, and then you embrace those feelings that you have, and you say, it's okay. I love that about me because it taught me the lesson. It taught me how to love myself more. And then if you and then cry it out. And it's okay to feel that emotion. It's okay to feel it in your heart. It's okay to feel the anger. Accept that and just let it go. And once you do that, it helps you to clear away those triggers. So if you get triggered by something, or that some action or some person, really look at, why are you getting reactive over that person? What is that person bringing to you to show you that you need to fix inside of yourself? So, if you have, I'm not sure, let's say you get triggered by a coworker or such, who happens to be gossiping, and it really bothers you that they're gossiping, and maybe within yourself, it's because, let's say you grew up and that's what your mother used to do. Is your mother used to sit at the kitchen table talking to someone on the phone and just gossip and just tell everybody the stories, and you felt like that was a betrayal of your confidence, or of your life, a betrayal of trust, that if that situation happened, you shouldn't be sharing with everybody. So it's really about embracing those underlying connections, and saying, what, it's okay, and just let it go. I love that about myself. It taught me not to gossip about other people. It told me to respect boundaries. All right, so sorry about that. I had a phone call that just came in, so I needed to take that. So what I was saying is that really you need to start, with this situation. There might be some things that might trigger you, with this person coming in. Maybe because you're kind of stuck in the same motions and same routine that you have always been. You've been in this stagnant place. That this definitely will change up what's going on in your house. And if it does trigger you, really take the time to figure out, why is it triggering you, and how to come into a union that gives a balance in the relationship. So to allow both parties to have equal balance, and to be able to have equal say, and to be able to really empower both people within the relationship, and to realize that both perceptions are as equal as one. So both versus just one side. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me on Friday's Love Reading. This sounds very, very interesting, and I'm very excited to see what comes in on Friday. And I can't wait to see what goes on the weekend. So hopefully we'll see you on our weekend reading. Thanks. Have a great day.